Welcome back to Cleats Convos, presented by State Farm. Don't settle for any insurance unless it's State Farm. What's happening, Brody? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Like you said, got a little bye week, so I'm cooling.
For sure. We're gonna start the show off playing a game called Press or Release. Press meaning false, release meaning true. So growing up, you and your brother used to call yourself the Teenage Ninja Turtles. How did that name come about?
We kind of had like a couple different nicknames. He called himself the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I went by the Jaxon 5, and I was Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So, I got 4 other brothers, so it's 5 of us in total. So, Jaxon 5 was what I kind of went with. But
For sure. You were a 5-star recruit coming out of high school.
Press.
What was your recruiting process like?
I was a 3-star coming out. South Carolina, like, the recruiting process is, like, real slow. Like, it just started to pick up. So, like, I didn't really get out that many camps. So I was a 3-star coming up on 24/7, and on 3 and rivals, I was like a 4-star. But 24/7 was like the real what everybody using. So I only had one Power 5 offer, which was South Carolina, just because like COVID and I didn't get out the camp. So
why you chose South Carolina?
I mean, that was really my only offer. But even then, if I had more offers, I probably would went to South Carolina just because it was just the hometown hero route, close to home. It just felt, I was my only SEC, but it was something building there too. Like what Coach Beamer was doing, I definitely believed in that direction, and we had a couple of good years there when I was there, so made some history.
Nah, for sure. Press or release, you got prank called during draft night.
Press.
For sure. You knew you would be a Seattle Seahawk before draft night.
Release.
Were the Seahawks the first team to talk to you before the draft?
Nah, I'll say press.
Nah, that was a question like follow.
Oh, that was what you was asking me?
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of teams kind of like was reaching out to me, but I knew Seattle was gonna be the one simply because like when I went on my 30 visit, that was the last visit, and it just, bro. I went on like 6 or 7, 8. You know how the combine, the pre-draft. That was my last visit. I'm like, bro, ain't no way I gotta go to Seattle, bro. Like that's 6-hour flight. I'm tired. So I went there, and I was happy I ended up going because I heard like a lot of other people was like cancel their visit, but I was like, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this out, just enjoy the process. So I went, and when I was having meetings with the coaches, I was like, yeah, like they really liked me, like more than any other visit I went on. Like I can tell, like they really, definitely was trying to come get me, and even when I went on my first the combine meetings, that was my first team I met with, and the vibes was good there. So I just knew it was destiny. Like I had a good feeling like it was gonna be Seattle.
No, for sure. Like we said before, you played at South Carolina. You played both linebacker and safety there. What was it like playing both positions in college?
I kind of played like when I first coming out of high school. I played like majority, like I played everything coming out of high school. Linebacker, safety, corner, receiver, had like tight end snaps. So coming in, my DB coach Torian Gray, who coached Cam Chancellor, he asked me like, shoot, when he came to my school, he was like, what do you want to play? Like, you want to play DB? You want to play linebacker? I was like, man, I'm a DB, bro. Like, I ain't trying to. So I'm saying I'm trying to get back there and do what I do, like do what I grew up doing, which is start off playing corner.
Yeah.
So I ended up playing safety at South Carolina, and then as I like progressed throughout my career there, I just ended up playing way more positions. Got a little bit of nickel, safety, just a little bit of everything. But I mean, that's that story right there.
Yeah, for sure. So who was the toughest team you played against in college? Toughest team and player.
Toughest team, you know how I ain't gonna say. I'd probably say Georgia.
Georgia, boy, they always been like.
My first year, man, it's like we ain't got like a real rivalry, but we got some type of it's something. So my first year at South Carolina, bro, Georgia, man, and I'm just coming straight out of high school. I'm starting like second or third game. Man, them boy had Brock Bowers, Lad McC. Man, they had a whole team. You know how they always
Everybody,
be
they loaded.
Darnell Washington. I'm like, damn. Hey, it was
Y'all
real,
play
but
at Georgia or y'all played at South Carolina?
at South Carolina my first year, man, I
That was
can't.
rocking.
I'm
I
not
know
even
that
trying.
shit was rocking right there.
Yeah. It's the games. South Carolina games always gonna be lit.
Always
It's
rocking.
just you know.
So you played with several people who's in the league now. Spencer Rattler, Xavier Leggett, and plenty more. What was it like being teammates with those guys?
Man, uh, X and Leggett. I mean X and Spence. They my last year and my sophomore year, like them boys definitely came in, and when Spence had committed to the school, that joint like was lit. If I'm saying like we definitely knew we had something going, but playing with those guys there, bro, them boys really like was some ball players, and they definitely made things shake. But in the league, them boys doing their thing too. And I remember my last year, with Zay last year, my sophomore year, man, like that was like the craziest uh jump of growth I ever seen. Like I remember Zay was working like every day,
Boys getting
every
to it.
day, getting to it every day. Him and Spence working every day. And I remember like going into that my sophomore year, his last year, and them boys just had a connection that was undeniable. Like from the first game to the last game, them boys was just making plays together. And so that just jump started Zay, going into his NFL career, being first round picks. But
Nah, for sure. So you also played with Lenore Sellers, who will be drafted next year. Um, what did you like about his game?
played him in high school too. Crazy story. Like my last year in high school, I think was his junior year. But my last year, I played him like the third game, and he beat me. But the thing was, we had COVID that year, so we didn't get to play with the first two games, but they played their first two games. So our first game was their third game. So I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like our first game was their third game. Some boys came in belt. So playing him in that game, that's when I realized like that man is special. And then he was committed to Syracuse, and I remember like my coach told me like, "Hey, bro, you need to get this kid a call. Like he real deal. Like try to like get him to flip a little bit." Or so I got him the phone, talked to him, and I was just like putting stuff in his ear, just wanting to let him make the best decision. He ended up coming to South Carolina, and like I'll say like he definitely developed, but like man, he definitely got shades of like Cam Newton, Anthony Richardson type, but like way more calm, and like he definitely be a ball player in the league soon. So
Nah, for sure, for sure. You know, in your rookie season with Seattle, as we talked about, you played linebacker and safety. Like, did you want to play safety in the league, or you rather play linebacker?
I feel like I ain't got no
You kind of
label on
play
my
like
position. I
you
play.
kind of play like nickel safety, or like kind of
You know
like
what I'm saying?
well when I played at South Carolina, they call like the spur. They kind of like go
Yeah,
all like play all over the field type.
yeah. I kind of do. Yeah, like that's. I don't really got no like label on my position. I'll say like I play nickel, but the stuff I do, like you don't see a lot of nickels doing what I do,
Yeah,
as far as like the coverage aspect, and then sometimes I go down on the line of scrimmage and blitz one on one with the tackle, or I'm blitzing like I'm doing all type of stuff.
yeah,
Kind of like what people seen K Ham do on the Ravens with the same our head coach was the defense DC over there, so kind of like that type of role. But as I grow next year, looking to just do more stuff, probably get in that backfield a little bit more, playing the back end, just
yeah,
grow
yeah,
as a
yeah.
player. So
So what what was your welcome to the NFL moment?
to be honest, I ain't really had that for the regular. They got playoffs and whatever, but for the regular season, I haven't really had that like personal. Oh, this is the league moment. But for like football, NFL wise, like just team wise, I'll say like playing like the Rams. Like every time we play them, it's like it's real. It's real like it's real smoke. Like it's like they boys play hard, we play hard. The games be hard. The divisional games is probably kind of like my welcome to the league moment. Like it's
Yeah,
them
for
games
sure.
be tight and they be tough. So
Yeah, I was in San Fran for the past for the past 6 years. But every time we went out there, y'all came over there. It was just like, bruh, like This game going to the end right here.
You feel me? Last possession of just some crazy stuff happening, like stuff
Last
I ain't never
possession, they
seen before.
played y'all boy. Tight end caught the ball and caught the ball in the back of the end zone on the scramble play. That was crazy.
Crazy.
Y'all recently just had the game. Y'all boy played a really good game. Got the number 1 seed, so
Yeah.
congrats on that.
Yeah.
Boy, I know you're a rookie, boy. This season long, this season long, you've been playing ball. You've been football nonstop, boy.
You feel me? Hey, when week 13 came around, I'm like, man, the season would have been. Hey, we would have been done. We probably getting ready for bowl practice, so we just done.
But we
got like 4-5 more games.
Many more.
But yeah, but when you winning though, you kind of don't really. It just be flying by. Like you winning, we 14 or whatever.
Speaking of the Seahawks, y'all having a pretty good season so far. What do you like most about this team?
I mean, I say the winning. Like we got a winning culture and we got some dogs. Like people can't say, you can win this many games and the way we've been dominating. People not dominating how we dominate. So that's what I love about this team for real. Like we really taking games over and stuff. So
nah, for sure. Three defensive Pro Bowlers, including Witherspoon. What's the DB room like, and what makes y'all defense so special?
Man, like we just got stars all over the defense. From the D line to linebackers to the secondary. Like I can just name dudes off, which I ain't even got to because I know them already. But the DB room specifically, like we got Reek Willing, Pro Bowler, Devin Witherspoon. I think this is third or fourth time going to the Pro Bowl, back to back, whatever. But Julian Love, Kobe Bryant, we got a deep room. Like our room is super deep, and even the vets, Quandre Diggs, Shaq, we got a deep room with just experience and just ballers, dudes that done did it before on a high level. So
nah, for sure. A tweet went viral about the Seahawks recently. The last 2 times there were a new pope. Seattle made it to the Super Bowl. A new pope got elected this year. Why does this team have what it takes to make it there?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about with the Pope stuff but I think we got enough. I think we got enough to make it all the way. We handle business, keep sticking to our process. Doing what we do. It's just a feeling. You got that feeling. Everybody bought into like the same goal in the building. It's undeniable at that point. But you still got to go out there and play football. Ain't nothing ever like really given to you. So.
Nah, facts. Speaking of Super Bowls, Cam Chancellor won with the Seahawks. You did the celebration in the game earlier this year. Why did you choose to pick his celebration?
I think it was just. I mean, how can you not? Like at that point, I just hit somebody, and it was just for
paying homage,
just
respect
for fun.
to the
I
get
paying
what you're
paying respect,
sure.
just for fun, just throwing it out there, just to do it. Like the fans was gonna enjoy it. It was just a fun thing to do. Why not?
Nah, facts. The defense when Cam played was called Legend of the Boom. This year, Seattle defense with yourself has been named the Dark Side. What are some similarities between the two defenses?
Taking over games, holding people to no points or 3 points or whatever it's called, just dominating football games and just taking over. Like we suffocating offenses. Like they can't really go nowhere and feel like they got a play or something. Like it's always gonna be someone in that area, or if you're gonna get hit, or if you're not getting hit, you gonna get hit the next time, or so.
Nah,
that's just what it is.
Staying on the team on the offensive side, JSN having a career year, career high in catches, yards, and touchdowns. What does he mean to that team?
I mean, I think he up for Offense Player of the Year, so I think that kind of speaks for itself in his own. I think he kind of like proved the doubters wrong, or whoever was doubting him. I wasn't really doubting him. I seen what he was doing in camp, so I knew he was gonna go off. But he, a lot of stuff in the offseason about getting rid of the receivers and trade pieces, and people didn't really know like what he could do and stuff. But he put all that to hush. He made that happen. So.
Nah,
he definitely one of the ones.
He one of the ones for sure. Sam Darnold in his first year with Seattle also having a good year. What has he brought to the team?
I think Sam ain't gonna lie, Sam been balling, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I played
he
with Sam
definitely been
Fran.
dealing. He be dealing that quarterback. Like, you know, the stuff, the throws he be making, the process he has in practice. Like, he definitely been dealing. Like, he underrated, and he get a lot of, like, you know, backlash or whatever. But I don't think he pay attention to that stuff. Like, I think Sam one of the ones for sure. Like, he
Nah,
definitely
for sure.
make the team go, and he handle the situations and do what we gotta do to win.
Nah, facts. Mike McDonald in his second year as head coach, he's up for Coach of the Year. Why should he win Coach of the Year award?
I mean, we got all type of players and coaches and stars on this team. Like, it's crazy. We got offense player of the year, coach of the year, potential defensive rookie of the year, everything. You know, like everything lining up. But I mean, his work speaks for itself for him too. Like, the type of coach he is, he came in and instantly changed stuff. Like, instantly everything flipped around, and like the defense went from whatever to like top 3, number 1. Like his record on the road, 14-3 in his second season. Like, he just, I'm saying, he making history in his own way. He's paving his own way, making the standard, making the culture, and we just leading behind him and following him. So
Nah, facts. Because this definitely his second straight season with 10+ wins under coach. Finished 14-3 this year. Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, all these teams with 10 wins. Is the NFC the hardest division in football?
yeah, for sure, no doubt. And I ain't really realize, I ain't really realize it because I ain't never, I ain't never played in the league. But now, yeah, NFC West for sure, hardest division. We got the Rams, Niners that can show up, and then you got the Cardinals who got good players too. They just figuring stuff out, whatever. But they gonna give you a game. But the Rams and the Niners for sure, like they head coaches, Shanahan and McVay, their defenses, what they do, like it's definitely it's crazy. Like, I think we made history as this division too. Like, I don't think a division has ever had like some or something. I don't know.
It'd be so many records and stuff you never heard of. You never think about it to pop up. But as I said earlier, you lost to the Niners in week 1 at home, beat the Niners on the road to lock in the number 1 seed. Describe the feeling of being your division rival in the winning and also have the number 1 seed.
It feel good. I ain't like that first game. It just a lot of weird stuff that happened. I got hurt. Things just ain't go out. It's just NFL week 1 type of stuff. But we definitely had this game circle. I think some other dudes had this game circle. But we won the division, won the number 1 seed from. I mean, there's no better way to knock off your rival and just take it from them. That's in its own. Like, I can sleep good at night. So.
You had a good game. You had 7 combined tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 QB hit. What was it like to play in a huge part in a shutdown, a top 10 offense in this league?
I mean, that's as a defense, we don't get too hot from that because that's what we kind of do. Like, we gonna take our praise and take whatever we get from it, but that's what we're supposed to do. And that's what kind of like the routine we trying to get, especially when we win the Super Bowl. Like, that's what we got to do to go out and win. Like, that's what I got to play like to go out and win. That's what other players got to play like to go out and win and to continue to win. So that's routine. Like, I ain't, that's what we do.
Nah, facts. So you got a bye week coming up. Seahawks fans, for the Seahawks fans out there, what is the focus like during the bye week to get ready for this playoff win?
A lot of people probably take this bye week as like a break, but I mean, it's a break physically, but mentally it's not a break. That's kind of like how we treating it. Like, we know we got at stake. Yeah, it's not the off season, so we ain't trying to lose focus. We trying to go out there and just.
Last time I had a first round bye, went to the Super Bowl, bro. So,
yeah,
y'all boy, like I said, y'all boy playing real good ball. You playing real good ball. Not even gonna lie to you, bro. Not gonna lie to you. I ain't really know. I used to come to South Carolina all the time, watch Leggett play. Took him on the wing, and he came out there and trained. I'm watching. I'm like, bro, who is the dude keep picking all these? Like you pick. You had to pick every week. So I'm like, in the league, I'm like, how this gonna transfer over, bro? You been that dog, bro. Like, you been that dog. Like, you having a great season. Take this week, get your mind, body right. Now it's time for the Don't Settle segment presented by State Farm. We talked about JSN earlier being an elite receiver in this league. Who are some elite wideouts you played against so far and what makes them different from other wideouts?
Who we played? I'll probably say Nico Collins from the Texans. Definitely like,
Tough.
I mean, he ain't really do it. He ain't do us nothing, but he a good player. So like he definitely have respect. Puka, he a good receiver. He played. He had like a little game against us, but you know it's.
Puka be getting to it, boy.
He definitely he a good receiver for sure. He a good receiver. You can't take that away from him. Who else? It wasn't too many. I don't know. It weren't really too many receivers that I seen that kind of like did something to us on defense. That I can be like, and like really look at
boy,
them
defense
for real. But
was going crazy, boy.
Yeah, we played some high level receivers, but I ain't.
Yeah, for sure. So there are some elite DBs in this league. Who are some elite DBs that you like in the league, and what you like about their game?
For sure, yeah. DBs. Start off with my boy JC for sure. I think JC best in the league right now as far as like definitely stepping into his game overall. Like he go out there and lock up every week. I think he got like 5 interceptions. He had like 2 one-hand interceptions. Like he definitely feeling himself. Like he definitely in that CB1 conversation. But also say Pat too. Just won Defensive Player of the Year recently. So he definitely DB I respect. And then got to go with Spoon and Reek. Them boys go out there and play ball. I see they process firsthand. So definitely give them ups to them.
For sure. For this segment, you're going to choose which DB in the league is best matchup for this receiver. So we go Justin Jefferson.
Jettas, I'll say I like Reek because it's his length, speed. Jettas kind of crafty. He's not like really a burner, but I think Reek really will, he can sit on a lot of stuff, so he ain't got to be threatened too deep with speed and stuff. So,
all right, we go Jamar Chase.
I say JC, because JC kind of like a big corner, physical. Jamar Chase game, he kind of like a bigger receiver. He kind of like say he kind of like built like a running back. I ain't never played him, but that's what they say. But JC kind of big, he physical, and he can run. I think that matchup would be a good matchup there.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee, I like Quinyon Mitchell from the Eagles too. I like Quinyon Mitchell. He definitely crafty, and he moved different, and he definitely got that dog in him. So I think that'd be a good matchup right there.
Tyreek Hill.
Dang, I should have said. Dang, I already used Reek.
Tyreek Hill ain't too many got that type speed. Keep up with that.
Too many dudes I can run with. Hey, dang. Well, shoot. I'll probably go Pat.
Go P2.
Because Pat, he definitely, he got that length, and he can run too. And he big. He big. He can run. He got good feet, and he a technician for sure. So I'll go Pat.
AJ Brown.
AJ a big body receiver too, and he can run. Let's see. I go Jay Round. Now I know he kind of playing safety right now, but I just like Jay Round game overall. Like I still think he can get outside on that island and go give people work. So I'll say Jay Round.
All right, Puka Nacua.
I got my dog Spoon. Spoon the dog. I think Spoon him and Quinyon kind of got the same type of
Spoon energy
player build.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? I think Spoon. Hey. No matter what go down, Spoon always the same dude every day.
He gonna get up. He gonna run fast. He gonna play hard.
You feel me? So a lot of dudes ain't ever really seen a corner like Spoon. Like his energy it's really through the roof, like you said. So he'll go out there and just and put on a show. Whether if it's Puka makes some plays, he'll make some plays, but Spoon will put up that fight.
Good luck in the playoffs. You have an outstanding season. Your team playing well. Thanks for tuning in to Season 2 of Cleats Convos presented by State Farm. Don't settle for any insurance unless it's State Farm.